Today on this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the 2019 Specialized Stumpjumper Comp Alloy. This is the comp level aluminum version of the Specialized Stumpjumper, and it is a pretty neat bike for 2019. So the 2019s are a brand new frame, and the alloy version of the bike got the new frame set up as well. As you can see, one of the most striking things is it actually goes to something called the sidearm design, which is where there's only one side to the brace for the shock. But this comp alloy version uses their M5 aluminum frame, and this is going to have very nicely welded aluminum tubing that's also going to feature internal cable routing. So you're going to have internal cable routing all the way through the bike, and one of the most trick portions is you can actually see that the cable routing comes in through the bottom bracket area into the chainstay. So that makes for an extremely clean setup for your cable routing. Now, when we talk about the frame, it's got a couple very cool specs on it. The first would be the head tube angle on the bike. That is now 66.5 degrees. So it's going to be a nice descending bike, but it's still going to climb pretty well. Your seat tube angle, that is actually going to be 74.5 degrees. And then the thing that we always like to see is even on this 29er, the chainstay length is going to be only 437 millimeters. So that makes for a really good trail bike that runs 29er wheels with 140 millimeters of travel in the rear and 150 up front. Up front on the comp level, we're going to have Fox's Rhythm 34 fork. This is a nice fork with the Fox Fit grip damper, and it's going to offer both external rebound adjustment as well as compression adjustment. That's going to be a nice smooth to firm compression adjustment. On the other side of the fork, you'll see on this 34 millimeter stanchion, that's going to be the spot for air. So this is going to be air adjustable to set it up exactly how you want. In the rear, this is running Fox's DPS performance rear shock. And one of the neat things for this year is that this shock is not proprietary. So you can actually run any shock in this bike that's metric sized 210 by 50 millimeters. But this Fox that's in there does have the RX tune, which means that the factory damping has been tuned specifically for this bike. As far as the wheels on the bike, you're going to have these Roval Traverse alloy wheels. These are 30 millimeter internal rims. They are tubeless ready, and you're going to be matched up with some 2.6 inch tires. So you get the Purgatory 29 by 2.6 on the rear, and then on the front you're going to have the Butcher 29 by 2.6. Now these are laced up to Specialized own boost hubs. So you get a boost 148 in the rear and boost 110 up front. One other thing that people will definitely like about the new version of the bike is this actually runs a threaded bottom bracket. So you get a threaded SRAM dub bottom bracket into this alloy bike, and you can actually see it's got ISCG tabs there for your bash guard or chain guard as you like. And then this one's running the 12-speed SRAM NX drivetrain. So that means you're getting a 1150 tooth out back with the NX Eagle chainring up front. Now to slow down the bike, this is going to be set up with Guide R brakes. So that is a very nice brake from SRAM, and the R means that this guide brake is going to have reach adjust, and then it also means it's going to be running a 4-piston caliper on both the front and the rear. Up front, to aid in braking, you've got a 200 millimeter centerline rotor from SRAM, and then on the rear, you're going to have a 180 millimeter centerline rotor from SRAM. And to round off your place to sit, you've got a Specialized Phenom 143 saddle attached to an X-Fusion 34.9 Manic dropper post. And up front, you're going to run the Specialized bar, stem, and grips combo. So now that we've taken a look at this bike, let's go ahead and find out exactly what it weighs. So the Stumpjumper Comp 29er in a size large is going to come in at 33.5 pounds. Well, thanks for watching this video on the Specialized Stumpjumper Comp Alloy 29er. Go ahead and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.